When I was teaching Celebrate Recovery, I once shared a list of 5 things to ask myself each day, and that list has stayed with me for a long time in my everyday toolbox. This is an inventory that I propose we could all stand to take on a regular basis, and one that will allow us to catch a glimpse of any potential wanderings from the center of where God might want us to be. You know, Dad taught me when I was quite young that when you're measuring a board, for example, to cut one just like it, you lay the first board on top or alongside of the second piece, you mark it, and then you cut. And that's pretty safe to do that way. But if I wanted to cut, say, 3 or 5 or maybe 10 pieces exactly the same, I would quickly get into trouble if I were to randomly grab a previously cut piece and do the same and then use that new cut to measure another and so on. And the reason being is each piece you might be just a little off, and if you don't always use the same one and only the same original piece for your pattern, and say the cut varies by 1/8 of an inch each time, after 8 cuts, you're a full inch off of your target. It doesn't seem like much, but you know, slipping just little by little can add up. And when we look at the finished product, something may not just be right about what we had expected to find. And you know, a daily inventory does the same thing with my life. If I ask 5 simple questions each day, just thinking about the last 24 hours, not the week, not the month, just 24 hours once a day, I've not really gone that far off track that I can't simply realign to where I should be. So why don't you give it a try? Ask yourself the question, what good did I do today in my world? Ask, in what areas did I blow it today? Where did I mess up? Maybe ask, did I do or say anything that hurt anyone today? Maybe a good question to ask is, do I owe anyone amends? And lastly, what did I learn from my actions today? I encourage you, don't let more than a day go by without pausing to take an inventory such as that. It's so much easier to realign just a little each day than to have drifted so far that we have to endure the pain and the consequences of a huge realignment further down the road. It's all about having a daily inventory in our toolbox.